scenes, I figured, it was a male dominated world. I didn't think they cared about horoscopes. You know what I mean? But that's always something that I've personally been into.
Okay, and that name, the Duchess of Jersey.
Where did I
Yeah,
get it?
tell me more about that. Yeah.
Okay, so when I was doing radio, I worked for a very strict boss that he had like an army mentality, like to break you down before building you up kind of thing. So he wouldn't let us have a name. We were intern A and intern B. So my name was intern B for a year. And it was like you have to build your personality, build yourself, like giving yourself a name and having your name was like your accomplishment at the end of our internship. So originally, there's an old Italian actress called Leah Loren, and I was gonna have this long name. It was gonna be Leanna Loren, the Duchess of Jersey. It was like long, and I ended up leaving just the Duchess. But I have a cool story to tell you. If anyone knows about vision boards, are you familiar with vision boards?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Tell me more.
So a vision board is when you take cutouts of magazines or things that you like and you put it like an art project. You put it on a poster and it's things you want to manifest. So on my vision board, if I go back to a vision board I had years ago, I had the Duchess really big in the middle. And I had no idea I was going to do radio at that time. I had no idea I was going to pick that name. And after I picked the Duchess, I ended up looking at my vision board later and noticing it was on there. But the real meaning of the Duchess is it's like a princess of the city. It's like the mayor. It's not where you're a queen, where you're so above you can't reach the people. The Duchess is with the people for the people. You know what I mean? In British royalty, in royalty, the Duchess is considered more of the one that's down to earth. You know what I mean? One that's more personable. So I always kind of like to, put myself in that energy.
And tell me about your experience as a mixed girl growing in New Jersey. Uh, do you think it had something to do with the course of work and passion you discovered while growing up? Your experience of dealing with both sides of both races and both worlds. So was
Well,
that?
I,
And tell
I
me a
feel
little bit
like
more.
tarot is definitely in my African American roots. I definitely feel like you know, for Caribbean, for Africans, for a lot of people, tarot is part of our history. And I feel like as times change and with religions factors coming in, we were forced to hide it. So I feel like in the beginning, I was always growing up, I was always interested in Roman and Greek mythology, not knowing that, the mystical and tarot stuff is more from my African side. But I would say correlating it into this day and age, I believe in a lot of past life things. And I feel like let's say if we have a mission in this lifetime to speak or to help people, like your mission in this lifetime could be what you're doing, helping people, showcasing people, pulling, praising people for their talents. So I feel like the easiest way for me to have that compassion in this lifetime is to be the most, two polar opposite controversial races and coming from a place with
Mhm.
love. But I never really correlate that. But now that you said it, that's how I think of it.
Mhm. No, and another interesting point is that you also mentioned that you always read tarot. And can you tell me a little bit about the moment where you discovered or your first memories of tarot? Who introduced you to that, or how you discovered that world?
So for as long as I could read, I remember going, how you go to a supermarket with your parents and the magazine rack is there. I would go right to the horoscopes.